So you know how sometimes you're exploring in a big city and you suddenly just stumble into something truly enchanting? That was us in Munich right after our amazing time at the Residenz.
Indeed, we stepped out of the grandeur of the palace and right into an incredible peaceful haven. We are talking about the Hofgarten, folks, the royal garden, and let me tell you, it's not just a park, it's a living, breathing work of art.
From the moment you enter, it's like stepping into a different world. The perfectly manicured hedges, the blooming flower beds bursting with color. We saw everything from delicate roses to vibrant hydrangeas. It was just incredible.
The sheer diversity of the flora and fauna in these gardens is just breathtaking. Every turn offered a new visual delight, a fresh scent. We even spotted some playful squirrels darting around amongst the ancient trees, and a lot of pigeons too. Well, there's no nets here. This is the only place they have to live.
We walk out in the gardens and I go, look at the pigeons.
Look at the pigeons.
And what really captured our hearts were the little secrets tucked away. We followed these charming hidden pathways that wound through the shaded groves, leading us to a serene, tranquil ponds where dragonflies danced over the water. It truly created this incredible sense of wonder, like we were discovering a secret garden.
Don't tell anybody. But the Hofgarten isn't just a pretty face, it's steeped in centuries of history. Originally commissioned in the 17th century by Elector Maximilian I, it was designed in the Italian Renaissance style.
Imagine the dukes and electors strolling these very paths, conducting affairs of the state or simply enjoying a quiet moment. We learned that these gardens have witnessed countless historical events, from lavish royal parties to moments of quiet contemplation during turbulent times.
One of the most fascinating anecdotes we came across was how the garden was open to the public in the late 18th century. What was once exclusively for royalty became a green sanctuary for everyone. It's a wonderful evolution, making its beauty accessible to all.
Speaking of treasures, at the very heart of the Hofgarten stands this beautiful circular pavilion, the Hofgartentempel. It's a focal point, a little slice of classical beauty.
It's not just decorative, it's often a spot for musicians to perform, adding another layer of charm to the garden's ambience.
These little discoveries make the experience so personal.
It makes you wonder what other secrets these gardens hold, just waiting for curious eyes to uncover them. There's always something new, even if you think you've explored every inch.
So our journey through the enchanting Hofgarten was truly one of the highlights of the Munich trip. It's a perfect blend of breathtaking beauty, serene nature, and captivating history.
It really is a testament to Munich's charm, offering a peaceful escape right in the city center. If you ever find yourself in Munich, do yourself a favor and dedicate some time to wander through the Hofgardens.
Allow yourself to get lost on those winding paths, discover your own hidden gems, and just soak in the tranquility. You might even find your own little devil's footprint of nature.
I left a couple in there when I stepped in the mud. For more details on the Hofgarten history and opening hours, a quick search online will give you plenty of information, and we'll actually include all these links in the description. Go explore, wander, and let the Hofgardens weave its magic on you. If you want to see more of Mimi and G, click here.
Until our next adventure,
Serve us
we'll see you next time
on Mimi and G.